What's up guys, it's Maxwell back with another war recap video, and today once again coming at you from FPC Germany. And in a arranged matchup we were facing off against these guys, FPC USA, so pretty interesting matchup. Let's get into the attacks. Starting things off at number 27 we have a Loon coming in, and take a look at this army composition. 6 healers, 5 baby dragons and 11 wall breakers. Certainly have to show this attack in the recap. As far as the breakdown goes, both sides had 4 Town Hall 11s, 10 Town Hall 10s and then 16 Town Hall 9s. So quite heavy on the Town Hall 11 and 10 spot compared to the 9s, but yeah, still pretty fun breakdown. Lots of targets for the 10s and 11s, so that was definitely pretty cool. So actually a bit late on the wall breakers right here. Didn't quite get the queen into the compartment he wanted her to go into, but it definitely worked out for him. One baby dragon was meant to do some funneling to assure the queen would move in the way he wanted her to, but it just didn't quite work out. Now the king has gone down with a couple of bowlers right here on the right side, taking care of that Tesla right there, a few defenses and then just a lot of trash buildings as well. Goal being to get the next air defense out of the way, obviously right there. The healers have now switched onto the king. So the bowlers are kind of doing damage unharmed. Behind king ability is going to have to be used. Clan Castle comes out. It's a baby dragon with a bunch of goblins, so the goblins are really no worry for his troops, but obviously the baby dragon is going to hurt a little bit. That air defense actually keeps standing, so it doesn't go down to the kill squad right here, which is a bit of a bummer. And the queen had her healers picked off now by that one air defense right there, so at this point it's sort of looking like a fail since his backup troops are only baby dragons. But take a look at the defenses, most of them are down already, and he has a rage spell left to help those last bowlers and wizard out right there along with the golem. So yeah, if he can get that last air defense out of the way, he's looking okay right here. Coming in with the baby dragon to take out that dark elixir drill to don't make the queen reroute in a funny fashion. He still has the queen ability, and his baby dragons just bunched up right there on that last air defense to kill it. And actually the baby dragon dying was pretty huge for his other baby dragon, because it got enraged for a second, admittedly, before it got taken out by that black bomb right there. So at this point it's down to the queen. An X-bow is left standing and the cannon is left standing. Time for a well-timed queen ability, I guess, but it looks like the cannon luckily won't be able to reach the queen through out that compartment right there where the X-bow is in. So use the queen ability right here, and now she can shoot through the wall without the cannon targeting her, and the cannon is gonna target the archers first, so that's why he was able to wrap this one up pretty close in the end. But as I said, fun army composition, so I definitely wanted to show this one to you guys. And then on number 25 we have Bucket coming in right here. Bringing another air attack Penta Laloon right here, so yeah, pretty fun. Luring out the clan castle, which is 3 baby dragons in this case, so about the worst clan castle that you can get if you have an air attack. If you don't lure it out, that is, of course, but the baby dragon is going to do massive work on the enemy baby dragons, taking them all out because they are not raged, so that's a pretty favorable trade for him right there. And then the enemy queen is going to be easy picking for his queen, just uses the queen ability, gets the cannon and another Wizzy tower for it as well, and is able to take out a couple more trash buildings. So now good to go with his Laloon portion. Actually the queen decides to reroute right here and use the tanking that the lava hounds and balloons are bringing for her, so she's going to be pretty huge on cleanup as well. And take a look at his loon drop. His loon drop is very clean. I actually talked to him about this attack on Discord as well, and he said that the loon pathing was just perfect on this base once he was able to take out the queen and that queen compartment right there. And take a look at it. His loons are spreading very nicely, looking very good right here. And he was certainly right with that analysis, I guess you can say. So yeah, a very nice attack. 1 rage spell still left. Decided to bring 3 rage spells for his Laloon portion. Actually no haste spells in this case, so that's fairly interesting as well. 4 rage spells, excuse me. No haste spells. Don't see that too often these days as well, but yeah, really cool attack. Didn't save any balloons for cleanup, but he had enough lava pups left, so we are just gonna speed through the rest of this replay. Actually didn't even have the max lava hound pop in the end, so yeah, very nice attack right here, really never in doubt. And Bucket actually really killed it again this war. He got a double 6-pack with his 2 Town Hall 9 accounts, and then also another 3-star with his Town Hall 11 as well. And moving on up to number 24, we have Revenge coming in for the mirror matchup right here. So 24 versus 24. Bringing another air attack right here, and actually a little bit of a different one with the 4 earthquakes right here to open up the red carpet pathway for the queen to go straight into the middle of the base. Revenge also had a very nice war. He killed it with a 6-pack as well, I think. Yeah, I think he got a 6-pack very early in the war as well, so very nice performance by him as well. Queen taking out the first expo, which is air targeting now. The clan castle is going to come out in a second. He used the baby dragon. He only just did not get that wizard tower down, but luckily the queen is not going to worry about that wizard tower. He's going to use 1 loon to help take that out. Clan castle is now deployed, which is a baby dragon and a big dragon, so sort of a strange clan castle. The baby dragon just got annihilated right there without doing anything. Queen actually taking 3 point defenses plus the dragon at this point, so she had to use a rage spell plus her ability, which is a little bit unfortunate because he doesn't have the ability for the enemy queen right now, but nice and early rage spell going down is going to help him take out enemy queen right here, so no problem at all. And now his Laloon portion has started. Wizard tower going down on the lava hound, so his balloons are able to skate through unharmed after the lava hound and take out just the Tesla farm, the wizard tower, and really the most pesky session for his air troops and this entire base here very early, so that's pretty cool. And now he has some very nice pathing as well to those initial defenses. The balloons are gonna bunch up a little bit after that, but that expo is gonna pose a nice target right there to also help them maneuver their way throughout of the base. The queen is still up with her 4 healers, so that's pretty huge obviously as well. And take a look at this, about I'm gonna count a little bit more closely this time. I think it's about 10 or 11 balloons still left, so yeah, great attack right here. Another swag rage as well in the back, swagging it on the town hall right there on the lava pups. So yeah, very nice attack, very nice war by Revenge, getting it done for the German side right here. Alright, next up is number 21, and we have Revenge coming in with a really creative army composition right here. Got 2 dragons, a hawk rider to lure out the clan castle, 3 lava hounds and 15 balloons. So pretty interesting right here. The dragons are meant to be a little bit of a suicide squad early to take out enemy queen right here. Baby dragon is helping out with the clan castle. We've seen that quite a bit recently actually, with the baby dragon just coming in to assist with the clan castle kill when you use only heroes. It's a lot cheaper than a golem obviously, and can prove some real value with those with a lot of the clan castles actually. Certainly with the baby clan castle, with the mass goblin clan castle, and it's just really nice help. So you might want to consider that as well, to try out baby dragons as a kill squad with your heroes. And obviously in this case it's worked out very nicely with the dragons being able to take out enemy queen without any problems right here. At this point he's starting to deploy his lava loon portion, the base very symmetrical at the top, so yeah, that's certainly very nice for his lava loon. 4 hounds actually coming in right here, so a lot of tanking, which is obviously needed as well. Dragons just cleaning up all the trash at the bottom where there is no real air defense except the wizard towers, which obviously don't do any damage to dragons. So yeah, balloons now in. 1 lava hound is still alive, sort of a spamming balloon deployment for this one, but since the base is so compact, that's definitely the way to go. Last air defense is going to be approached now by the last remaining 2 lava hounds. Those are going to get on top of that, and the balloons are just taking out defenses over and over. And yeah, let's speed it up at this point because it's obviously going to be a 3-star. Very nice attack right here. Yeah, very creative as well, as I said already, so pretty funny one, interesting base, and probably not the strongest defensive base though, but yeah, very nicely done by Revenge. So with that being said, I actually showed you the entire 6-pack of Revenge, so yeah, if that's not shout out enough, I don't know. So let's move on to number 19, and Alpha Helix, aka Harlem, coming in right here with a queen walk very early. A wizard already down for some funneling purposes. The queen is now shooting down the town hall. Nice value for the wizard, taking out that mortar right there, and then it's gonna move on to the archer tower as well, which is being tanked by the queen, but the cannon is gonna lock on. But yeah, I guess enough value for that one wizard. It's obviously meant to make the queen go towards the right here. At this point, she's taking out enemy queen and doesn't even need a spell or anything for that. He's actually going to use the ability. Probably could have held on to that. Not quite sure though. Kind of worked out for him. So I'm not gonna say anything more about that. Wall breakers have been perfect, cracking that wall open. The queen has access to that first air defense right there. Couple of balloons coming in at this point, taking out the mortar and the cannon down here. So nice touch right there as well. Those defenses are obviously not being covered by any more air defenses at this point. Rage spell going down for the clan castle as well as one poison spell in this case. The trailing witch is going to step into the poison, which is obviously very huge for the skeletons, and the queen locks onto the witch nice and early, so no trouble dealing with this clan castle. At this point he's already releasing his air portion towards the bottom right here. Rage spell going down for those guys. Queen takes out an X-bow. The max lava hound from the clan castle is now coming in straight into the sweeper, which is splashed down after only one sweep. So that's pretty sweet as well. And take a look at this amount of balloons. We're really seeing a lot of those attacks where you have a queen charge and then a lava loon. And yeah, the guys are getting better and better at it. It certainly is the meta at Town Hall 9 right now, along with the hawk attacks with bowlers. And as you can see, it's very powerful. So swag rage in the middle. Nice job to Harlem. And with that, we're actually already at the Town Hall 10 level, and another beautiful air attack right here. Didn't have any 10v10 triples this war, which is sort of unfortunate, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So we had to use our Town Hall 11s for that, which is obviously also okay. So Bucket coming in with his account right here and taking care of a bunch of trash buildings with his queen. Goal is to get one air defense out of the way, and then he has 3 lava hounds plus 1 in the clan castle, I believe. I'm not quite sure, could be bowlers as well. But yeah, Golem now going down, tanking with a couple of wizards in behind to take care of those trash buildings up there, and another air defense as well, hopefully. Queen is actually not going to get that first air defense, and she's going to move her way up. He definitely meant for her to survive a little bit longer and join up with the kill squad, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. King now coming in, and take a look at this beautiful funnel. Everything moving in with the king and bowlers. Rage spell going down. King uses his ability right after the giant bomb wears off, so that's pretty nice. The troops obviously don't worry about the Ackland Castle. Perfect warden ability right here, saving all his bowlers, who are able to just burst down the enemy queen, and that air defense right there as well. Couple hounds now coming in with all the balloons behind, taking out defenses right here. So yeah, moving very nicely towards that first or that second Inferno Tower rather. He took out the first one, plus 2 air defenses with his kill squad and the queen, which is obviously always really nice value, and already spells an overkill. So at this point, more balloons closing in on that bottom air defense right here. Doesn't have a lava hound left for that, but that's going to be okay. He has a heal spell for this portion of the base, so very nice touch there as well. Don't see too many heal spells, but we actually saw 2 of those in this war, one on this attack and then one on another Town 11 attack, dipping on a Town 10. And yeah, huge amount of balloons left right here. The Grand Warden is having an epic 1v1 with the Lava Hound until the balloons get in range, and he decides to target those buildings that the balloons are targeting. And yeah, wrapping it up right here with a nice 11v10 3-star by Bucket. And let's take a look at one more right here. Pretty interesting army, a bunch of lava hounds, a bunch of balloons, and his heroes are kind of going in on their own right here. Wants to take out that archer tower. Unluckily, the baby dragon catches a black bomb right there. His queen is now in along with the king, and then he also has a heal spell for this attack, which is what I just pointed out a bit earlier. Pretty interesting right here. So his only goal is to get 1 air defense right here, and he's gonna get an archer tower as well. So a little bit of extra value for his heroes, and then he's just gonna use 4 Lava Hounds right here to take care of this base. So coming in with 2 Lava Hounds right away, and a very nice balloon pathing for this one as well. The Grand Warden is actually set to air for this attack. It's going to help out a few balloons and all of his minions right there, give them some extra HP. MVP free spell right here going down on 2 Wizard Towers, an Inferno Tower, and Tesla as well. Queen could have stepped in there as well for the perfect value, I guess, but yeah, don't have to exaggerate it as well. All the minions were also saved by the Warden ability. That was pretty cool because the multi-Inferno was threatening to lock onto that, and the minions put out so much damage that it would have been really bad to lose those guys. So everything closing in on the last Inferno Tower, which is also close to the last defensive building, which is going to be the Expo falling right here. So yeah, he actually told us that he was not quite happy with the execution of this attack, but yeah, I still had to show one of his attacks because he 6-packed this war, got 2 Tunnel 10s out of the way. So very nice job to him as well, getting it done, and yeah, wrapping up the 3-star on this Town Hall 10. And how about the 10 versus 11 hit to cap this one off? We have a Hero Queen charge coming in right here. The base sort of calls for it as well. Through the bottom, a Giant going down for tanking as well. Tanking that Expo. Actually, no, the Queen is tanking the Expo, so maybe a little bit late on that Giant. But it's just luring out the Clan Castle, soaking up a couple more other defenses, so guess it worked out for him. Another strange Clan Castle right here with a baby dragon, a full-size dragon, and then a balloon. So yeah, sort of strange, taking the rage effect away from the baby, which is doing nothing. He has the baby dragon of his own, doing some funneling for his queen. Second rage spell being needed already because he has 4 point defenses locking onto him right here. So sort of a rough start, but it's definitely worth it. And if you find that perfect entry spot, you can take all of that damage in the beginning. So yeah, baby dragon just helping out the queen. It's actually going to lure the enemy queen as well, so that the his queen gets the first shot off on the enemy queen for free, and he doesn't need a spell, so that's pretty nice as well. Now taking out that elixir storage, the Clan Castle, shooting down that FPC USA right there, like we did in this war. No, let's not spoil the result. Taking out more and more buildings right here. The king is helping out with a couple of bowlers just to sort of help the queen into the right direction and also clean some trash buildings. It's actually going to activate the Eagle Artillery right here. King and bowlers are sort of half moving in, half not. One bowler has decided to go around the outside and now just decided to change his mind and go back in. He just needs a little bit more steam right now to roll through the rest of this trash ring so that his dragons can then go towards the core. Actually decides to freeze the eagle right there to help his queen survive a little bit longer, because otherwise she would be in threat of getting nailed pretty soon by the Eagle Artillery, and at this point he's good to go, deploying his dragons. 1 to test and the rest in behind. Another Rage Spell left to yeah, take out the Town Hall now. Rage Spell going down. Single Inferno is a one-hit. The Multi-Inferno is a one-hit. Tesla Farm popping up, but it's not going to stop him from taking out the Town Hall. And then he racks up some really nice percentage as well. The Queen is still going, and that one dragon is actually going to take out the Eagle Artillery so that his Queen is going to survive a little bit longer. Dragons now on to the second Multi-Inferno, so really nice attack right here by Khalid. Shout out to him. Beautiful attack on that Town Hall 11 base. If you master the Queen charge, this base is definitely very beatable, and he proved that with his near 70% right here, gonna be a 69, so a little bit suspicious, Khalid, but we're gonna take it for now. And with that being said, let's head to the war results, where we can see that we were able to beat FPC USA. FPC UK was in the last recap. FPC USA 80 to 73. And also beat them on percentage. So thank you guys for the matchup. As you can see, we 2-starred all the Town Hall 11s, 3-starred a couple of Town Hall 10s, but left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-starred, so not really ideal, but we're gonna take it for the victory and USA's work. Oh, look who was left standing. Maxwell with a nice base right here. Gotta admit though, I didn't build it myself, so I just copied it. Yeah, they also did only 1-star Flossie, so sort of lacking in the 10 versus 11 game. Got a couple of Town Hall 10 3-stars as well, and then 2-starred all the other Town Hall 10s, and actually missed out on Harlem as a Town Hall 9, who also was left standing. So defensive shout out to Harlem and to Nitro as well. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this recap. Pretty easy victory for us in the end. It was never really even close. So yeah, both teams not performing at their peak, I guess, but still we came well with the victory. So very nice war for us and a bit more prestige for FPC Germany. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.